Charleston, South Carolina is a wonderful, historic, classy city situated on the peninsula that leads the Atlantic Ocean. With a classic southern flair, there is so much to see, eat, and drink. Let's get tipsy, y'all.
We are spending a whole month here in Charleston over the Christmas holiday. We do have a lot of family things scheduled, but when we don't have time with family, we are going out to explore all that Charleston has to offer. We've been to Charleston literally a dozen times, family living here, and we are so pumped to show you some of our favorite places and explore some new places too. We are here in Marion Square for their Marion. Damn it, what is it? You say it.
Marion Square in the heart of downtown historic Charleston.
We are here for the Christmas market. Yes. This is the last weekend for it today. Usually they have a farmer's market with lots of different vendors. They got food stalls. We're here for breakfast. I'm getting hungry. But there's lots of stuff to see and buy and do. This is the last weekend for the market for the winter in Charleston, so we wanted to check it out before it went away.
Get a cookie on each glass.
Right.
So nice.
A family-owned establishment, Callie's Hot Little Biscuits, makes homemade biscuits daily and has the most amazing breakfast sandwiches. With a variety to choose from, you won't be sorry you stepped in for a bite.
We have got the goods. We are heading back towards Marion Square to eat it. Marion. We're going back to Marion Square to eat Callie's. There was a lot of food trucks there. Just something really tickled us, so went to Callie's instead. I built my own, and I did pimento cheese, a fried egg, and some ham. Chris got their sausage, egg, and pimento cheese biscuit. Both are so good. And we're sitting here in the square again, enjoying this lovely breakfast. Chris has two sisters that live here in Charleston, and one of them invited us to an oyster roast tonight. So we are heading there now to go eat some yummy, yummy oysters. For you non-Southerners out there, an oyster roast is literally where you roast oysters, usually over an open flame or in some sort of kettle type of device. We have not been to an oyster roast since we left this side of the country on the southeast, so we are very, very excited. This is our first one in literally years we've gotten to go to. If you've been following us for a little bit, I think I've eaten them for almost an entire calendar year as we went up to Alaska, across, and now here again, I've basically had oysters every couple of weeks.
We are staying in Park Circle. It's just easier to hang out up here in North Charleston. Tonight we are heading to Paddock and Whiskey to check out their cocktails.
Paddock and Whiskey is a cozy whiskey bar located in North Charleston. The bar features an extensive drink menu and a full menu. We visited during the happy hour and loved our fried Brussels sprouts. Right up the road is Accent on Wine, a popular wine bar. On Wednesdays, they offer rotating tasting menus. We popped in for the champagne tasting with some family. For $20 per person, we sampled 4 beautiful bubblies and shared a very large charcuterie board.
We are here at Winds and Waves Brewery. It's one of the newer breweries here in the North Charleston area. I have gotten one of their brown ales, and it is absolutely scrumptious. It has caramel notes, cocoa, very happy.
Sought out by locals, Revelry Brewing has a great view of the city with a rooftop patio option, in addition to the original tasting room downstairs, which has more beers available. They are known for both their sours and their IPAs.
Just a couple blocks from Revelry Brewing is Lewis Barbecue. This is a nationwide, I want to say nationally accredited, it doesn't make sense. So.
Nationally known.
Nationally known barbecue place. It's known for their Texas-style barbecue. Now, it sounds crazy that we're going to have Texas-style barbecue here in South Carolina, but this is one of our first stops every time we come back to town because it is just so good. The lines here are usually pretty long, so when you first walk in, there is a bar. If you see the line, probably send someone to pop in it. We stopped to get a beer, so while we wait, we can have some beer.
A half pound of pulled pork and a half of the sliced brisket.
Sliced brisket and pulled pork is heavenly, and the mac and cheese is stuff that you dream of.
Good morning. We are here at the Battery in Charleston. It is absolutely gorgeous out today. It's supposed to be a high of 70. So we came out here early to walk around, take in some sights, and enjoy this incredible city. We're gonna head to breakfast before we catch up with family later in the day to celebrate the holiday.
And from the tip of the Battery, you can even see Fort Sumter, the site of the first Civil War battle.
If you're up for a walk from the Battery, head north towards the city, and about a half mile up, you're going to find the infamous Rainbow Row, which are pastille painted Georgian-style row houses dating from the 1700s up to the 1800s. Think of like rainbow sherbet, but it's really, really pretty, and it's tastefully done across 13 houses. Definitely get here early.
After all the walking around, we have gotten very hungry, so we are going to find a spot for brunch.
Miller's All Day is a breakfast staple in downtown Charleston. As her name suggests, they serve breakfast all day, and it usually comes highly recommended from our family.
Biscuits and gravy, Ranch toasted. Good banana. So good. I forgot to mention my French toast sticks came with a Pappy Van Winkle, a Littleberry, I'm gonna say sauce. It is so good. I mean, this whole dish is just phenomenal with that sauce. Okay. Freaking amazing.
I feel like Santa Claus. Fat, happy.
It was so good. We actually have a blog for the best breakfasts in Charleston, and we are in the process of making sure they're all still worthy of our blog post. Definitely recommend going there for breakfast.
We are here at the historic Charleston Market. It was actually built in the late 1700s, and it is still a functioning market today. It became a National Historic Land Site in 1975, and the bottom is a traditional market. You can get shoes, hats, baskets, there's food items that you can get. It's definitely worth checking out, and if you're into the Civil War, there's a museum on the second floor so that you can do some history while you're here.
Consistently recognized as a top bar in Charleston, Blind Tiger is a pub and tavern that has been a local's go-to. With a full kitchen and bar, head to the back patio and grab yourself something delicious to eat and drink.
Leon's is an institution here in Charleston, so we wanted to come check it out after being in Charleston for literally like dozens of times before this. We've never made it. So we're very excited to be here for lunch, and we're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it with some cava, because bubbles always go well with champagne, and chicken. And Chris has local beer from Westbrook Brewing. We have quite the spread here right now of food. It is oysters. We have hush puppies. We just got a half of a chicken. Yeah, full bowl of chicken. It's all fried. The last time we were at Highwire Distillery was back in 2019, and they moved to this new location in February of 2020. We were here at Christmas, so I did get a Christmas drink. Look how cute this is. This is called Welcome to the Party. It's definitely a coffee-based cocktail. It is absolutely awesome, and their new space is so large. They went from a 6,000 facility to over a 20,000 square foot facility, doubled, tripled the capacity for them, and they have a lot of event space as well. So it's a really great spot if you are looking to hang out and drink some great local alcohol. If you grew up in the South like Chris and I, then Firefly Sweet Tea Vodka was like a rite of passage when you started drinking. It's a literal sweet tea vodka, so it's very, very sweet from a flavor profile, but it mixes really well. Like, I just got one of their drinks. It's just lemon juice and a club soda, and it's just perfectly tart. It's awesome. Chris got one of their old fashions.
Yep. Just because the OG sweet tea vodka takes me a little bit too much back to college, so I went with something a little bit different, just a straight old fashioned, but still very good.
They do have actually more here than just a sweet tea vodka, which is what they're known for. They have definitely a bunch of different varietals of vodka, as well as some other ones. I think they have moonshine too, that's what it is. I would put this more in the flavored spirits category. Yep. It's good. It wouldn't be a staple for us outside of college when we have a sweeter profile, but we really do enjoy it here. They have a massive facility in North Charleston. We're only staying about a mile away, so it's kind of a no-brainer to come and check it out today. Page's Okra Grill has one of the top-rated Bloody Marys in the city, so I got it. I'm typically not a Bloody Mary fan, which is not my thing. I usually tend to go to a more citrus drink in the morning, so here I am. I got it with the basil vodka. Let's see how it goes. That's really good. It really is really good. Maybe also it's drinking Bloodies.
After our big breakfast, we decided to go back into downtown Charleston to do some brewery hopping. First up was Palmetto Brewing, which is Charleston's first brewery and tasting room, and they have, in our opinion, one of the most diverse selections of beers you can choose from. From ales and pilsners to sours and IPAs, no matter what type you drink, they'll probably have it on tap here. While most of the Charleston breweries will have an abundance of IPAs on tap, Munkel focuses on Belgian-style beers and offers visitors a robust selection of traditional beers to try. Tradesman Brewing is an independently owned family nano brewery whose name is a nod to those professionals in a trade.
Edmund's O's is a local favorite here in Charleston, and we have come multiple times to this brewery. They have a few different locations in the Charleston area. We're here at their, I believe their OG location, to grab some beers.
Edmund's O's, they are known for this series called Cereal, and I've gotten both of the cereal series. This one is called Cereal for Dinner, and this one is called Cereal After Dark. They're both drastically different beers. Both are absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot wait to try this new version of that series.
We are looking for a speakeasy. Yes, you can tell it's nighttime. It's on the weekday for us. We got off work, we headed downtown, and now we are trying to find the speakeasy. Here's the back of a ice cream shop.
Tucked inside Custard and Candy Company, you'll find a speakeasy. Walking through a fake freezer door will transport you back to the roaring 20s. Perfectly decorated to fit the vibe, this is a really fun stop for a cocktail.
So we are here at Church and Union, and the coolest thing about this bar and restaurant is that it's actually in an old church. So while we're here at night, you can see the stained glass window behind us during the light shines in. It's really pretty. We saw a bunch of photos online. It's winter here, so it does get darker faster. Yeah, so we're here after the sunset, but we're enjoying some drinks.
It is crazy to think that it has been a month for us here in Charleston. While we didn't go out as much as we would have liked to, we are ending this trip with one of our most unique drink experiences, and we are back to check it out again. Here is our last night in Charleston and what we're about to get into.
World 225, located in the Market Pavilion Hotel, has a unique drink experience, the Nitrotini. It's a martini base with liquid nitrogen to make it super duper cold. We ordered the Nitro Mallow off their extensive list of options. How cold, you ask? Well, there's a warning label sticker on every glass telling you to wait 3 full minutes before drinking it and not to drink it too fast or else, you might freeze your insides. It is negative 320 degrees Fahrenheit after all. Created by a pitmaster from Lewis Barbecue, Rancho Lewis is an exquisite Mexican food restaurant honoring the West Texas, New Mexico, and North Mexican cuisines. The cocktails were incredible. There's a salsa bar inside, and everything we ate was absolutely phenomenal.
So at Rancho Lewis, the ribs that we got are not pork ribs, they are beef ribs. I'm not sure I've ever had beef ribs. Haven't really been paying attention as I've been eating. About to have one now though.
As you can tell from Chris's first bite, it literally fell off the bone.
All off the bone. Oh yeah. Char on that.
Despite having spent a whole month here in Charleston, we just scratched the surface of the incredible food and booze that you can find in this city. For now, we're going to pop in the RV and we're going to head north to figure out our next steps. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay thirsty. Cheers. What we chose not to talk about in this video was the passing of our cat, Micah. He died just under 14 years old, and he's had a great life.